Hello, everyone. Welcome into this episode. My name is Dan Hafner. My company is called Dapper Mobile Apps. Many of you are watching this live on YouTube. Just want to say I have not been very active on YouTube, probably almost ever. So this is pretty new to me. I'm kind of testing out this new Go Live tool that I have. So it's been pretty fun. And for those of you watching the recording of this inside of the Facebook group, welcome. Today we're going to talk about this no code type of topic. So for those of you watching on YouTube, we have a really cool Facebook group called Mobile App Mastery. I highly recommend you come and join us there. I have other videos like this, other members who are working towards getting their own content app, putting their own coaching and content material into that, and really growing and scaling their business. So today we're going to talk about no code. So this is really what Dapper Mobile Apps is built on. Many of you have probably heard the term. Maybe you've heard the term no code or low code even. Maybe some of you have never heard of this term before ever. So really, when you think about this topic, right? There's anyone knows, I'm sure. If you don't know this, then you're probably not in the right conversation. But websites, all these tools, all these apps out there, they're built with code, right? Like it's a language in itself, right? There's all kinds of different coding languages like HTML, Python, Ruby on Rails, C Sharp, all kinds of different coding, languages out there. So the tough part about that is those are really hard to learn. Believe me, I went down that path. To this day, I still don't know. I'm a very, very, very basic in HTML, like very basic. I can only do a couple of things, right? Because it takes a lot to learn. Like a lot of us don't have that job. We didn't learn it. We didn't go to school for it. We didn't. It takes a lot of focus and energy and time to be able to learn that stuff, right? Which what brought on this advent of these no code tools, right? Because it gave us the ability to create apps and websites and different things without having to know code, without having to learn that language. It literally changed the game. I don't even know to this day who the first no code developer was. I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds of different domains of it, right? There's no code website builders, funnel builders, app builders, all kinds of different things out there. There's even, I think, no code AI app builders now. Like it's crazy, like the amount of stuff out there. It's absolutely nuts. But the advantages of this are it gives people like you and me a way to build really good looking and functional technology without having to learn that code. So it's faster, it looks just as nice, and it still functions at a very, very high level. And you can drag and drop. All you have to do is know how to click a mouse and type some buttons, right? Like that's all you have to know, really. Now, there's a lot more to it when it comes to design and functionality and process and psychology and all that type of stuff, right? But in essence, that is a huge, huge technological advantage, right? To be able to get something to market. Like I remember Russell Brunson always used to tell this story about how when he would first put funnels out there, he had custom coders and it would take him like months and months and months to put a funnel together, right? And they hoped it would work because it was super expensive, time consuming, hard to go back in and change those things if if something wasn't right or the design wasn't right, and they hoped it would succeed, right? There was a lot of work that was put into that. Now you go into ClickFunnels or Dropfunnels or a software out there, you can literally drag and drop something, and if it doesn't work, you go in and you make a change and you can have it updated in less than a minute. Like that is absolutely insane, right? That's an absolutely crazy thing out there. So really, you can use this to pivot incredibly quickly inside of a website, a funnel, particularly what we're talking about today, apps, because the drag and drop functionalities, the point and click type of technology out there allows you to just be like, hey, I don't like this. I want to switch this. I want to do this differently. I'm not getting good feedback on this. I can delete something. You don't have to go in and find where, because when you write code, there's like huge, huge, huge long pages of it. Like it's absolutely insane, right? Even me to myself, I'm just like, I don't know where I would start with this. You have to know that language, right? Now, there is a little bit of a disadvantage um, into the no code technology, especially when it comes to these funnels and apps and different stuff, is that sometimes the functionality is limited, right? Like there's only certain things you might be able to do. There's a lot of plug-in type of material, and it's not super customizable, right? Which is something to think about. Now, that being said, a lot of the people, including us, who have made these no code type of technologies, um, kind of done the thinking ahead for you to be like, okay, here's kind of what the plugin does. Here's the purpose that it serves, and the person who's using it, what they're getting out of it. And it's meant to be a one to many approach. Like there's going to be probably 95% of you that are going to find, use for these plugins, whether it's plugging in a Facebook group or a YouTube channel or a weight loss thing or a habit tracker or whatever the case might be, right? But then that also leaves no room for additional add-ons and functionality, right? So that's where this term low code has come in, where people actually built solutions and processes to be able to add code on top of those no code things. And this is really what we have at Dapper Mobile Apps, right? A lot of it is built on these pre-existing plugins, these predetermined things that you can really plug into as long as you have your video content, your audio content, your Facebook groups, your social media, all this stuff in, and you can have something up and running really, really quickly. But what we also realize is there needs to be flexibility in what you want to offer, right? So that's why we have mostly we have low code solutions, right? Of the ability to just take code that already exists, a website, a funnel, a membership site, a course, whatever, and plug that into your app with literally a copy paste function, right? So that's a game changer. That is a real game changer. We've had clients that are able to do stuff like this, go live inside of the app with this advent, right? Put courses, memberships, forms, sign up forms, specific events, just with this ability to copy and paste code. Now, there still needs to be code that's built somewhere. Now, a lot of these places out there, there's called this embed feature, right, where you can actually find the embed code. One, sorry, hold on. My assistant is whining and wants to come up and join me. This is my boy Chico. I know. You're interrupting my video, bro. But basically, if you go into Jotform, right, that's a very good one where it says actually there's an embed, and usually it's like two little brackets. And all you do is you click that and you click copy the code, and then you go into our software and you click paste, and it shows up exactly like you want it to. It feels, it works inside of the native mobile app in a way that just it blows people away. It's absolutely a game changer, right? So those are really some of the advantages to this no code and low code type of technology. So I hope this was useful for you. I think Chico found it pretty useful. What do you think, Chico? I know. All right, my friends, that's all I got for you today. I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments or actually I should check over here. Where are my stuff? Okay. Nothing to address right now. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. If you have any questions about what this looks like, how this works, dive more into the no code type of conversation, because it is very interesting and you're going to find a lot of really cool tools out there. There's another one out there called Bubble, which you'll probably find. They're like one of the kings and leaders in the no code space. And the things that you can build there are absolutely crazy, absolutely nuts. And I'm just kind of getting into that as I go through my business and development process. Yeah, I know. Well, sorry that my dog interrupted this video. He is a needy little guy, but I hope this was useful for you guys. As always, please subscribe if you're on YouTube. For more, you can also download the Dapper Mobile Apps app very, very soon. I'm working on bringing that back. And for those of you in the Facebook group, hope you enjoy this. Hope you get some value out of it. If you're watching on YouTube, please join the Facebook group. It's called Mobile App Mastery, and you can join for free there. We have more topics on this conversation, more lives, more content about all this educational stuff for you. All right, that is all I have for you today, my friends. Thank you very much for joining. I will talk to you guys next time.